I decided not to cut that rest of that stuff up into 2x6s. I needed more 2x4s. Needed 30 and I didn't have 30. It was silly to change midstream like that, so I cut it all up to 2x4. One reason why some of the videos I upload are long is because me, when I'm buying something like that, I kind of like seeing the whole thing. I don't want to see a whole bunch of little bitty, you know, 2-minute clips. I want to see the whole thing, start to finish. When I was buying this, there was only, Norwood had one video up on the internet. It was 45 seconds, and it's still on there, of a Dremel sharpening a blade. That was it. Josh with Woodland Mills had a bunch of them, and his videos were long. He showed it from the beginning, the whole thing. You know, watch it or turn it off. That was his deal, I guess. I watched it 100 times. Now, hundreds of times I've watched his. Now, Elwood or L-Lid or somebody like that, there was a Swedish guy, I think he was Swedish, Switzerland or something. He had an LM29 and he uploaded a video. I watched his probably 50 times. He's the one with the kids out there and they're helping them. They're like, I mean, it's a machine work with that bunch. I mean, they were, you could tell they cut some wood. I'm a whole lot slower than me. But Josh with Woodland Mills is the one I watched the most because he had the most. And I've watched his video so many times I can tell you when the dogs are fixing to bark. I would time him just to see how, you know, this and that, how long it took this, and I'd try to look to see how hard it was for him to turn this and that. Because he deals with manual mills for the most part. This is a manual mill. Now this was when I was buying this. He could go through a hard maple 12-inch, it's either 12 or, I think it's 12 or 15-inch can, hard maple, in 45 seconds, 8 foot long. I don't know about hard maple, I don't think we have those here, but we have maple, but I don't know about hard maple, I don't know what that's about. But 45 seconds, he was consistent. That 45 seconds stuck in my mind. Same way with me, I figure it takes me 2 minutes to go from there to there on a normal log. 14 foot long, might take me a little less, but I figured 2 minutes. And I'm comfortable with saying 2 minutes. This here is that log, 21 inches on the small end. This is a small end. If you do the math, for the largest square or largest cant, it'll be 15 inches. It's the largest square cant you can put in that circle. To not have to deal with the waste, to get more wood in the wood, I always increase my circle, and knowing that I'm gonna give up 4 corners because it's gonna be outside the square. In my case here, I got 18 by 18. I had an 18 by 18, and I can't call it square, but it was almost square. You'll see the reasoning there. It took me 4 cuts to get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my waist right here. These 4 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 minutes per cut. 14 foot long. Got 8 minutes laying right there. Then I had an 18 by 18 to get to 16 by 18, where now I can do the 2x4 math easy. I cut off 2 inches. So that over there might be of value. You know, you could make a 2x10 or 2x8 or something out of that. Then I made my, so now I've got 5 cuts. So now I've got 10 minutes laying here on the ground in cutting time. So now I make my 4 cuts to get my 4-inch cuts. I stand them all up. So now I got 18 tall, 16 wide, and 4 of them. And that took 4 more cuts. So now I got 9 cuts total. And then what, you would make 8 cuts, I guess 8 or 9 cuts to get all those 2x4s. yeah, probably 8 cuts. So I've got 8 cuts and 8 cuts. I got 16 cuts, 2 minutes from there to there, 18 cuts. So I got 36 minutes in cutting time. And I got an hour meter on that saw, and I've proved it time and time again. That's going to be about my going rate to get rid of that log. Now, there's going to be some time, the rotating time, it's not in that. The taking it off and putting it there, that's some time involved. There's some other times that I'm probably missing right now. But as far as like cutting time, when the blade is turning in the wood, it's going to take me about 36 minutes to do this. 36 to 40, let me say 40. And if you looked at the video, you could time it just like I used to time Josh. If you timed it, it's probably going to be in 14 foot, it's probably going to be about 1.5 minutes to get through 14 foot. But just to keep my feet on the ground, I always raise it up to 2 minutes. So I say 2 minutes. It's easier math too. So I end up with a whole lot less waste. These are the 3 2x4. I should have had 4, but oddly enough, it's rare. The 4th one was okay. Here are the 2x4s. There's one. You can see it's messed up. There's the other one. Once I cut that corner off, the next one was perfect. And this one right here, you know, you can see it's kind of flipped back, but that's the 3 corners. That's the not round aspect of it. But dang, look at how much less waste I got here. Everything's in 2x4s. So out of that log, 21 inches on the small end, I got 33 2x4s, and I lost 3, and I got whatever that is. What that is. But that's why I leave some of the videos long. I don't know if I said it, but if you're thinking about buying a mill, I like seeing everything. I want to see them run out of gas. I want to see them loaded on the mill. You know, I want to see everything. I want to see the blade come off. I want to see the blade be changed. I want to see it all. So if you look at it along, you know, an hour-long video or 30 minutes or whatever, you got a better chance of seeing everything, especially the way Josh with Woodland Mills did. I mean, he started the camera rolling and just kept rolling. And that's kind of what I do too. I set it there. I'm not going over there turning that thing off every second. I may edit something out if I do something dumb, but other than that, what you see is what you get. But that's a lot of money for, you know, for normal people. Well, I consider me normal. That's a lot of money. So I rather see full-length videos. Put the log on the mill, let me watch the whole thing. Stack and sticker it, whatever. And I don't want to see somebody out there, you know, trying to set records, which you can tell I'm not, for sure. I putter through there. But I figured, and you could figure this on the low end, if you're thinking about buying a mill. I figure it takes me 2 minutes to go through. You'll be faster. I'm gonna tell you right now, you'll be faster. I don't get no hurry. Now this pine, 2 inches, well, it don't really matter if it's oak or pine with me, because I've rounded it up a lot, so I still figure 2 minutes to go through something 14 foot long. And anyway, and I end up with a whole lot less waste. Not stressed out. I had a good day. It was hot. Man, it was hot. Whew. Don't ever think this is a this, you know, it's not a piece of cake job. But I'll get over there now, just like I did the other day, and I'll wash that mill down end to end. That way tomorrow when I roll that on there, I was going to roll it on there today, but it was just too hot. Oh, another thing, as far as productivity, I said Josh, or I said you too, I think, be more productive than me. However many, I'm not going to sit there, I don't have, I'm too tired to do the math as far as board feet there. If I did 4 14-foot long 21 inch boards on the end, so I had 18 by 18, 4 of them, that's a big day for me. I don't know how many board feet that is. 14 foot long, 18 by 18 can. 4 of them. That would be a big day for me. To be truthful, a normal day for me might be 3. Probably, a lot of days it might be 2. It just depends. But somebody, you talk about, see about people doing, heck, I can't even think of what they claim. 1,000 board feet maybe or something a day? I don't know. I don't think I come nowhere near that. I'm sure I don't. But I'm slow. It's a manual mill. So, you can take it as that. I'm happy with my productivity and the mill.